Hi, welcome to the ZUICA world, and we are very glad you wear the ZUICA this time. Actually, we haven't catch up for a long time, so we would like to listen to your activity and also the situation.
I'm very thankful to get the chance to use ZUICA ski wear.
Mm-hmm.
My recent situation is that I'm very into the ski education.
Mm-hmm.
I try to update especially ski schools about skiing technique,
Mm-hmm.
but also about the general situation of winter sports and the situation of snow and climate change and global warming and saving our nature.
Wow, that's very great. So you basically during the COVID you stay in Austria, so you didn't come to Japan for a while, right?
Yeah, unfortunately it was pretty hard to travel
Mm-hmm.
during COVID time. So just when COVID started, I was here in奥志賀Kogen. And then I didn't have a chance to come for 2 years, but now I'm very thankful and happy to be back in Japan.
Oh, very good. So this time you spend more time in the Shiga Kogen and Okushiga Kogen. What is the favorite point in the Shiga Kogen?
Well, Shiga Kogen was always a very special place for me, and I like to be here very, very much because it's on a very high level.
Mm-hmm.
So it means there's snow quality. Even when in other places it's very warm, here it's still good skiing. And I also like the nature, I like the forest, I like the trees around here, and especially I like the silence.
Okay.
Out of the noise,
Mm-hmm.
to feel the cold air, to feel the wind and the good fresh air.
Right.
This is something very special here in Okushiga Kogen.
Oh, good. Do you find any similar place to the Okushiga Kogen in the any other world?
Yeah, Okushiga Kogen is very unique because it's really at the very end of a valley.
Mm-hmm.
There's end actually here. It's the very end, and this is really very special. And also the forest here actually is very special, and especially the snow as well.
Okay. Well, very good. We're glad to hear you like Okushiga Kogen here very much. So actually also you wearing the ZUICA for this station in Japan this time. So how do you see our wear, and also what is the favorite point?
I mean, I appreciate very much the linear design and elegant design of ZUICA. ZUICA is really all season wear.
Mm-hmm.
You can even use in urban areas, not just in mountain areas, not just for skiing. So if you have a great jacket which you love to use, you can also use it when you're going out in any urban area and not just for skiing.
Yeah. And also our wear is also, as you mentioned, actually we targeting like people wear ski area and also the town area and also traveling. And but basically our kind of we consider the design and the functionality for the skiing. So you find as for ski wear, what you see our wear?
Of course, it's also very functional. Because for skiing it has to be warm and it has to be waterproof. Just the other day I was skiing when it was raining and I didn't get wet at all.
Oh, very good.
And you have many pockets, so you can store all the stuff you need for skiing, even your candies you bring for skiing.
Yeah.
And it's also very light wear actually. And this is very important for skiing.
Yes.
That you're able to move, that you're not feeling you get stuck into something. So you feel really very free when you use the wear.
So basically I think you have been wearing the ski wear more than 50 years, different brand, different wear. So compare with the previous wear, I think you consider our wear is very suitable.
Of course, it's very suitable. I feel it much lighter than other wears, and the special point is really that you can use it all year round in many different areas and not just for skiing. And for skiing, it's very functional.
And also our other consideration is environment friendly, and also our material of our wear. We use recycled clothes and also the other recycled parts. So then because now it's a global warming, and also we see some challenge in terms of snowing. In this year, even Europe, you see not much snowing, and also Japan recently very warm, and the melting snow is very fast. So how you consider the recent kind of global warming situation, and also the ZUICA as a brand, we are more considering the environmental friendly wear. So how you consider our situation and also our point?
Yeah. I mean, the climate change is something natural. Yeah, climate change always happened, but of course the global warming, also the humans, are going to influence very much, and it's going faster and faster. So we really have to care our environment. We have to care the nature, and to produce any kind of wear, any kind of clothes. Also in this situation, we have to care the environment. And for me, it's by the side that we are using recycled materials. For me, it's also one other very important point to have a fair trade wear. What means for me that all employees which are in charge of sewing, designing the wear, that they also can live well, they get enough salary, and the fair trade mark for me is also something very important.
Oh, very good. And also I find one interesting point that your activity more focused on education. Now actually in Japan, ski population is getting less. I think 1/3 of the maximum time in 1998. But I find that some of the kids and also the high school, junior high school people, they actually parents try to bring up to the ski area because ski is also very good for the kind of the education in terms of the people development, those kind of things. So how do you see those kind of things in terms of education?
Yeah, for sure it's important. Any kind of sport is important, and in winter, of course, winter sport, and more in Japan and also in Austria. In those countries, skiing has a very long tradition and is a culture, and it's very important for us to introduce this culture and this tradition to our young generation, because this young generation keeps up our traditions, and this is something very important. And it's also good that nowadays not just people from the countryside and from the mountains are skiing, also urban people are coming to ski more and more. And for those people, snow is something very exotical, and skiing is exotic, so it's good that everybody gets now the chance to come to the mountains and to ski.
So actually, the ZUICA is a kind of new challenge for compared to other brand, because usually the sports apparel brand, they mainly focus on the of course making the ski wear. Our main business is hotel Grand Phoenix. So which is we have a field, and also we have an environment. We provide the environment to the people. Then particularly the hotel, we are providing the sleep, eat, those kind of things. Then now we start this ZUICA as a kind of the wear. So actually all kind of the enjoying the resort, mountain resort, we kind of try to try many people as experience for this kind of all things. So actually this is a really new challenge for us. Then for education, actually, if people come, then this naturally we educate, we provide the environment for the education as well. So actually I think we align your thought. Then we try to do these kind of things. Then starting from Japan, Shigakogen, but we want to expand to the Japan, also the other world.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate your support for the further activities. I think if you have any comment for our kind of the trying, so it's very, very great.
No, I mean that's very special that you don't support the people just with accommodation and food. Also with great skiing wear, and you give them also education about the nature and the environment, which is a very important point, that we can still ski very long time and many generations, and that's a very important part. To not just educate them about skiing technique, also about the rest, which is the surrounding of skiing. This is for everybody important who is in charge of teaching or educating snow sports.
And also, we, in order to achieve this one, even in this hotel, we try to gather the kind of best material from the different world. So, and also where we try to get the new material, clothes, those kind of things, and make it really the best things. This is a kind of our philosophy as a manufacturer. So this one, still we have a limited lineup, but maybe for future we try to expand and try to enjoy the skiers and also the people in the resort more and more.
No, that's perfect. Yeah, that's also the future. I mean, an all-season jacket, an all-season brand, and ZUICA is going into the right direction. Yeah, with this way.
Yeah, thank
Congratulations.
You very much. Yeah. And also, I would like to know your next year season. Any plan for the further development or those kind of things, if you have?
Of course, I'm going on, and I still try to develop skiing. I still try to educate people about snow. That's our always say that's our white gold. We have to care our white gold, because this makes us happy, and this happiness we want to give to so many people as possible on this earth.
Thank you for your time. I think we had a good talking.
Thanks for the talk, and we are going to the same direction.